Once there was a large factory known for its precision and quality. Inside that factory worked a young man who believed that hard work alone was enough to succeed. He arrived before everyone else, left after everyone else, and completed every task with silence and discipline. He spoke little, questioned nothing, and focused only on doing his job perfectly. An old craftsman worked beside him. He had spent his entire life in that factory and understood people more than machines. Watching the young man, he once said, "Work with full focus, but never forget to understand your value. Skill makes you useful, but wisdom makes you irreplaceable." The young man listened, but he understood only part of those words. He thought that becoming the best worker was enough. Years passed. The old craftsman retired, and the young man took his position. His skills were unmatched. He could solve problems others could not. He believed his place was secure. One evening he visited his old mentor and found himself troubled. He said, "I work harder than everyone. I know more than anyone. Yet people with fewer skills are promoted and my salary never changes. I don't understand why." The old craftsman looked at him calmly and asked, "Do you believe the factory cannot function without you?" The young man nodded with confidence. The craftsman said nothing more and only advised, "Take one day off tomorrow." The young man was surprised, but he followed the advice. The next day the factory struggled. Machines stopped. Deadlines were missed. No one could replace him. When he returned, the manager immediately promoted him and praised his importance. The young man felt victorious. He believed he had discovered the secret of success. From then on, whenever he felt undervalued, he took time off. Each time the factory faced problems, and each time he gained more respect. But slowly something changed. His absence became frequent. Managers began planning around it. Others were trained to handle his work. One day when he arrived at the factory gate, he was stopped. His job was gone. Shocked and broken, he ran to his old mentor and asked, "Why did this happen? I followed your advice." The old craftsman replied softly, "You learned only half the lesson. When a lamp goes out once, people realize its value. But when it goes out again and again, they replace it with a better one. Reliability creates worth. Absence alone destroys it." The young man understood too late. Knowing your worth does not mean disappearing to prove it. It means contributing consistently, communicating wisely, and maintaining balance. In life, do not let others forget your value. But do not force them to notice by creating problems. Be present. Be reliable. Be wise. That is how you become truly irreplaceable. We believe that if we quietly keep giving, lives the same mistake people will automatically understand our worth. But silence without clarity slowly turns importance into invisibility. At the same time, we think that withdrawing, disappearing, or creating distance will force others to value us. But repeated absence teaches people how to live without us. True value is not proven by vanishing. It is proven by presence with purpose. When you contribute consistently and communicate clearly, people begin to understand what you bring to their lives. Respect grows not from fear of loss alone, but from reliability and balance. Think about relationships, workplaces, and families. Many people are taken for granted not because they lack value, but because they never express it wisely. Others lose their place because they misuse the power of absence. Both extremes lead to the same result. The lesson is simple but deep. Work hard but also work smart. Be humble but not invisible. Be available but not taken for granted. Know when to speak, when to act, and when to stay steady. Just like a lamp, your light should be constant. Not flickering, not disappearing, but steady enough that people feel lost when it is gone and grateful when it is there. When you understand your worth and protect it with wisdom, no one will replace you. Remember this always. Value grows where consistency meets wisdom. If you are even a little motivated by our video, please like and subscribe to our video. It takes a lot of hard work to make a video,